If you've been injured, the insurance company that you hear from is not there to help you.
Don't get bullied by insurance companies. Call Jason Ernest and bully them back at 775-727-9500.
This is a story of twists and turns. You'd think it would be best suited for a made-for-TV movie, but sometimes life is stranger than fiction. We're talking about the ongoing investigation into the fire at the site of the former Binion Ranch. This is what the district attorney had to say about this ongoing criminal investigation.
There was an arrest in that case, and we have been working a little bit with someone from the fire marshal, the state fire marshal, and there's more, at this point, there is more evidence to suggest that that person didn't do it than that that person did it. Now, that could potentially change, but at this point, we're not going to file a felony criminal complaint on someone if it looks like they didn't do the offense, and that's what it looks like at this point. I mean, we're looking at trying to figure out, because somebody did it, you know, arson fires generally don't spontaneously combust. Maybe out in the woods, but that's not arson. So yeah, so we're still looking at other possibilities.
Here's a brief refresher into this case. Back in 2019, Shelley Calderon, formerly known as Shelley Highland, the former owner of Shelter Insurance, was facing charges from a Las Vegas court of defrauding upward of $13 million from the estate of Betty and Ralph McKnight. In November of 2016, the property known as Binion Ranch was purchased by Ralph and Betty McKnight for $1 million, which was well below the appraised value of $2.4 million. Calderon was charged with 7 counts each of theft and exploitation of an older or vulnerable person for allegedly forging a will that would override the original heir, John Cantu, the McKnight's adopted son. Calderon was also facing charges of forgery and 1 count of offering a false instrument for filing or record. Calderon was an insurance agent in Pahrump that represented Betty and Ralph McKnight from 2016 through 2017. When Ralph McKnight passed away in April of 2017, prosecutors alleged that Calderon liquidated a pair of insurance policies worth more than $250,000 owned by McKnight and deposited the funds into her own personal bank account. Calderon is alleged to have transferred assets between $12.7 million to $13.4 million from a fund known as the McKnight 1998 Trust into the Oakmont West 2016 Trust, which Calderon controlled. Prosecutors alleged that Calderon took $112,000 from the assets of the McKnights that was to be used in the purchase of Binion Ranch. In June of 2019, there was unpermitted demolition taking place at Binion Ranch. Shelley Calderon has an upcoming court case in Clark County later this month. It should be noted that Betty McKnight passed away last month.